Hey everyone, this is Dylan, and today I'm going to be doing a movie review for you guys. So this is actually a horror movie review, and it does not have a Rotten Tomatoes score, so that's why I don't necessarily know how to categorize it within my review things. But without further ado, this is Killer Movie. This movie came out in 2008 and was written and directed by Jeff Fisher. So Jeff Fisher was a television writer, and that's a reality show writer, and that was one of the big influences on this movie. So this movie is about a reality film crew. We have the director, who is Paul Wesley, and quite a few ensemble cast members that aren't super popular. But Paul Wesley is definitely one of the most popular. He was on Vampire Diaries. So anyway, they're going to North Dakota, and apparently they're going to be filming a reality show based off of this high school hockey team that has been on a losing streak for 100 years, and for whatever reason they have a chance at winning the state championship. So I don't know if you what you guys think, but I don't think that that would be a very good reality show. So I'm not quite sure why they chose to do something like that, especially since that the writer and director was a reality show writer. So I don't know why they decided to choose that story. But anyway, so they're there. They also have this actress, Kaylee Cuoco, who was from Big Bang Theory, and she is this, I would say she's kind of like a Paris Hilton-esque, and she had been in the news and stuff, the tabloids, because she had been in a fight with one of her best friends, I guess. And she is doing this method acting for a role where she's playing a reality show director or producer or whatever, and she uncovers some political scandal, and so she goes and follows the film crew around and Paul Wesley to get information about the role. So during the course of this, while they're there in North Dakota, right before they got there, somebody had died, and one of the high schoolers' fathers, who was the previous coach, had just been released from prison because he accidentally killed his wife. They don't really elaborate too much on it, but he had been in prison for 10 years, and he was the former hockey coach of the team, and he had just been released from prison. So before the film crew gets there, his daughter actually dies. His daughter's played by Leighton Meester, who was in Gossip Girl. And so we've got that, and the producer of the show is kind of like, well, we should start focusing more on that than this thing. And Paul Wesley's character is like, no, I really like this underdog story of this hockey team that is making it to the championships. And he's like, that's what I'm going to do. But in the back of the producer's mind, she's like, I'm going to promote this. They would do confessionals or whatever, and go through and ask more than just about the hockey team. So we have that, and then the members of the crew start to disappear, and we see that they're being killed, but the rest of the crew does not know about it. And so let's get into what I liked about this movie. So I liked the idea. I thought that it was an interesting idea, and for 2008, it's a very of the times. I think that it wasn't necessarily executed well, but I think that it was definitely an enjoyable movie to just sit down and have some fun watching. I thought that the cast was really, really appropriate. It was a lot of people from TV, so that made it, I think that made it work a little bit more as a real story or whatever. Then we have the things that I don't like. So it was kind of weird. They have like these cast confessionals at the beginning of the movie, and then about, I don't know, a third of the way through the movie, they just stop. And I don't quite know why. Maybe it's because most of this cast has been killed, or the cast and crew have been killed. But I'm not sure. It just kind of abruptly stops, and you're like, what the heck is going on? And then they like pick it up in the end credits, so that was kind of weird. I also did not like that there were like about 13 kills in this movie, and I don't like that a significant portion of those kills were off screen. Like, you don't see how the people die necessarily. You just see like the aftermath of blood and stuff. Or you don't, like, one of the characters gets drug into a saw, and you just see the lower half of her body like thrashing, and then some blood squirt on her body. You don't see any of that. There's several like scenes where people get stabbed, and you don't really see that. So that kind of sucked. I don't necessarily know. I mean, it's rated R, so it's not like they were trying to make it PG-13 or keep it PG-13 or anything like that, so it was kind of a weird choice. The only thing I could think of, or the only reason that I could think of that they would do that, was for budgetary reasons, which probably played into it, because this is a fairly low budget movie. I think I read that it was like $2 million, so that was pretty low. And another thing that I did not like was, I had read a couple things, and it makes sense. This is supposed to be a satire, but the issue is I don't know what it's satiring, which doesn't really help that it's a satire. So I don't know if it's satiring horror movies, or if it's satiring reality TV, or what the deal is. So it was a little convoluted with that. I also thought, I'm not going to spoil it in case you want to watch this movie, but I thought that the ending was weird. It felt like they had set this movie up to have a sequel, but the sequel was never made. So I'm not quite sure why they did what they did, but I don't know. I don't know if it worked or not. But that is it for this movie review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. And let me know what you think about this review. If you've seen this movie, let me know what you think or what your thoughts on it are. If there's anything else that you think that I should review, definitely put it in the comments below. I'm definitely open to finding some new gems, or just things that you think that pretty crazy. I'm down for whatever. So just recommend those. If I don't have it, I'll definitely try to find it. But that is it. Thank you guys for watching. And remember, if you're not already subscribed and you'd like to be, please hit that subscribe button down below and give this video a like if you liked it. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.